Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel Talks with D. My name is Mrs. Daughter O2. Thank you so much. So good to have you again on yet another episode. I want to say a special shout out to every new subscriber. Thank you for being on board with me. God bless you. And as many that have subscribed earlier, thank you for your consistency. Thank you for your support. Thank you. I'm truly grateful. God bless you all. All right. So, how are you doing? I know you are doing great. I believe for you that you are doing great. I know so. So, congratulations. You are doing great. Hi. All right, people. So, now we want to talk about something again on this episode. But before I go into what we want to talk about on this episode, please, I want to encourage you to please reach out, connect with me, send your questions. It would be nice for us to have an episode where I respond to questions and then, give more clarity on maybe some of the things we have discussed earlier, some issues that are bothering you. I could come on a particular episode and address such issues. So please be open, send messages, and let's interact. This is an interactive, channel, so that we don't just listen and then, let's rub minds and know better and understand better. So thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So on this episode, it's really not too long, but it's something that I was inspired to talk about. Actually, can I say it's a revelation, because I got up from my sleep with this understanding and I just felt I should talk about it. Okay. So the topic is simply unmasking the truth that people are greater than their actions. Unmasking the truth of the fact that people are greater and bigger than their actions most of the time. Now, we meet people every day, and you'll be surprised the backgrounds of different people we meet every day. Some people's actions are reactional to what they have suffered over time. Some people's actions are pains that they are expressing, that they have subdued in your heart over time. So you meet somebody in the morning and you say good morning. Say, what is good about the morning? The person is not a bad person. The person is dealing with issues that the person cannot explain to you. So on this episode, I want to encourage us to please try to look beyond people's actions and reactions and see the good in people. Show concern, show compassion, to be more understanding, less judgmental, less critical. People are not as bad as sometimes we label them to be. Their actions might not add up. I agree. They will make mistakes and do some things that will upset us, and then we easily give up on people. That's what I'm saying. We should not. We should learn not to easily give up on people going forward, because it's not as bad as we think it is. It's not as bad as it looks. Some of these things that we see people do is because they are frustrated. It's like a child is hungry. A child is, wet. And the only way the child knows how to, seek for attention or attract attention is to cry. Some people's actions are to draw people in to want to ask questions. Are you okay? What can I do to make you feel better? Rather than being angry at that person. Because you can be angry at that person. That's not the solution. That's not the solution. So I discovered that we have lost good people, quality people. Their actions were actually cries of help, asking for help. But we did not hear that cry. We judged them based on what they did. And so we gave up on them. And we said, I don't want to have anything to do with this person anymore. This person is this person is that. But that action is not who that person truly represents. That person might be sweeter than the person's action. So it means that we have to be more patient with people. So I am advising and admonishing us on this episode that we have to be more patient with people. We have to be more tolerant of people. We have to be less critical of people. We have to be less judgmental of people. People often say you don't throw away the baby and the bathwater. So sometimes, even when people don't act up to our expectations, let's not just throw them away to say they are good for nothing. No. Separate people's actions for who they are. Defend them even when they cannot defend your actions. Tell the person, I know you are better than this. This thing you did, you are better than this. I used to tell my son, my second son, each time, he behaves good. And I would say, wow, why have you been depriving me of who you truly are? Because if you are this way every time, I will not be having issues with you. So why are you depriving me of your sweetness? So you use your rough attitude and actions to, shield off who you truly are. Some people are good at masking up who they truly are. You have to be patient to unmask them, to say, no, you are better than this. So when they act, sometimes I tell them, you are better than this. I tell my son, I said, you are depriving yourself of the honor you are supposed to have because of the actions and your attitude that you carry out. So sometimes we need to see beyond people's weakness, people's failures, people's misconducts. Because I discovered that we are quick to give up on people. And so people don't have help. And before you know, somebody is committing suicide. Why? Because the person feels that nobody wants to have anything to do with them. And then you deprive them of that opportunity and that privilege of being heard. So I advise, please, don't give up on people so easily. I beg you. People will hurt you. Oh, they will hurt you. People will hurt you. But you are a human being now. That's why you are feeling it, isn't it? They are also human beings. Forget about your hurt sometimes. Reach out to see how you can heal them. Reach out to find out why they are like that. Reach out to understand why they behave the way they behave. And tell them, I see beyond your actions. I see beyond who you are. I know you are a good person. If you want, can we talk about it? Because this is not who you are. You are better than this thing that you have displayed. Now, something occurred in the Bible that made me to understand what I'm talking about today more clearly. You know the woman with the alabaster box? In the city where she dwelt, everybody knew her to be a renowned prostitute. Nobody gave her a chance. Nobody knew her differently. But when she heard that Jesus was in the neighborhood, she went. And what she did, nobody ever did it. She was the woman that expressed to me what true worship is. She was a true worshiper and yet a prostitute on the outside. She was a broken worshiper. And what she did was significant to the death and the burial of Jesus. She anointed him before he was, crucified. He mentioned that woman's name must not be taken out of the gospel because she has gone ahead to prepare me for what was to come. Now, for everyone, she was a prostitute. No one in the city gave her a chance. No one in the city knew her differently. But Jesus saw beyond her. The man that called him to supper said, if Jesus was truly a man of God, he would have known the kind of woman touching him. But Jesus knew beyond her actions. He saw beyond her actions. He saw beyond her weakness. So he allowed her to do whatever she did. She used her tears to wash his feet. She used her hair to wipe his feet. And she used her oil, to anoint his feet. And everything she was doing, Jesus allowed her access to him. He did not judge her. He saw beyond her. He saw beyond her. He saw beyond her weakness. He saw beyond her failure. That's what Jesus did. I'm asking that we do this going forward. That we see people beyond your weakness, beyond your failure, beyond your inadequacies, beyond your mistakes. Let's not be quick to give up on people. Let's not be quick to give up on people. Please. And remember the other man on the cross? That day that Jesus was crucified, the thief that was crucified alongside with Jesus, the Bible talked about him recognizing Jesus as the Son of God. Even when the other thief was saying, if you are the Son of God, why are you not saving yourself from this? And why are you here with us? And the other guy said, can you keep short? This man did nothing to suffer what he's suffering. But we did what we did, and we in fact, we deserve the punishment. But this man, what did he do? And he turned back to Jesus and said, remember me when you come into paradise. And Jesus said, you are going to be with me in paradise today. Jesus saw beyond that thief, that he was not just a thief. Maybe circumstances made him a thief. Maybe situations of life drove him into that, that whatever it is that he did all his life. So for everything that he did all through his life cannot be measured to the faith that was inside of him that was not expressed. But Jesus saw it. Jesus saw it. And Jesus recognized it. That's what I'm talking about. He did not judge him that you are a thief. Don't call me. You are a thief. How dare you desire paradise? But he knew that that thief that was known to everybody as a thief was actually a believer. That's what I'm talking about. So many people that look rough on the outside are soft in the inside. But people don't pay attention to their softness. We are just carried away by their hardness and we give up on them. So on this episode, I appeal to every one of us. Please do not give up on people so easily. Give people a chance. Love on people. Love on the unlovables. Please give audience to people that are crying to be heard. Some of your actions are actions of, can you please ask me what is wrong with me? Can you please pay attention to me? Can you please show me care? I was somewhere and then my phone was ringing and I did not hear the phone ring because I was in a busy place. And then when I saw it, I saw a text message and the person was saying, I need love. I need you to show me love. I need you to show me love. That was what the person was saying. The person was going through some crisis and the person was looking for love. Please. We have a whole lot to offer people. We have so much love in the inside of us. I am appealing to us on this episode. Please show people love. Look at people beyond the surface. Look at them beyond your failure. Look at them beyond your inadequacies. Look at them beyond your weaknesses. Look at them beyond your actions. They are not as bad as they portray themselves to be. Circumstances of life has, affected a lot of people. I beg you, some people are going through a lot of trauma. So when they throw those tantrums, when they behave the way they behave, when they react the way they react, they wish that people understand them, that they are not as bad as they portray themselves to be. So on this episode, I am appealing to everyone. Please be patient with people. Please be patient with people. Please see people beyond your actions. Please see people beyond your failures. If you're in a relationship that has broken down over time because you felt that the person failed you, can you revisit that relationship? And tell the person, I forgive you. I know you are better than this. Try to see the good in people. I appeal to us. Always try to see the good in people. Nobody's completely useless. Nobody's completely bad. The person's actions might be bad, but the person might not be a bad person. I agree there are some bad people, but the truth of the matter is that anybody that God brings your way, it's because God knows that you have something to offer that destiny. If you are a light, then darkness is necessary so that your light can shine in that darkness. Please, a lot of people have not enjoyed the kind of love that most of us have enjoyed. So when you see people that have been in a lot of chaos all your life, when they come around us, please let them shine that love that we have. Don't give up on people. Yes, you will say, I have to be careful. Yes, you have to be careful. I agree. You can love people from afar. I agree. I am not questioning that. But what I'm saying is that do not give up on people. Do not write off people. Always see the good in people beyond your actions, beyond your conduct. Because I tell you the truth, a lot of people are going through so much that you cannot ever imagine. So give some people some space so that they can unburden themselves with you. Listen to people. Instead of being angry, be more understanding. I say, I hear you. I know you are not happy. This is not who you are. If you want, can we talk about it? I really want to know what's up with you. I care about you. I want to hear you. You are hungry, but I hear beyond your hunger. That understanding will cause such people to break down, to tell you what they have been dealing with, and you would have saved the soul. So, on this episode, I encourage us, do not give up on people easily. See the good in people. See how you can reach out to people. See how you can salvage destinies of people that are drowning. Yes, a lot of destinies are drowning. But your empathy, your compassion, your love, your patience, can help secure these destinies. So thank you so much for listening. And I know you will not just listen, you will reach out to people around you. Some relationships you have written off because of one mistake or the other. You'll be able to revisit such relationships and see how you can revive them. Okay? And then your life also will be more meaningful, because when your life is impactful, then your life becomes more meaningful to you. Thank you so much for being with me on this episode. Please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to this channel. And I know that you will be blessed. So until I come your way again on another episode, this is me, D, saying thank you for being here always. Bye.